See tomorrow, I'm so high today.
Alright guys, what's up? Today we're going to be doing the Q&A video that I promised I would do for you guys. I gathered some questions from my two videos that I asked questions from, and I got a whole bunch, and I'm going to answer those right now. So let's go ahead and start right now because I don't want to make this video too long. But the first question that we have is from Grace Copel, and the question, well, there's two questions in one, so we'll answer them both here. What got you so interested in exploring? Well, oh, there goes my phone. But anyways, when I first started exploring, well, what got me into it is I was on my what to watch page. Please stop. And I was looking around on the what to watch page, and I happened to see something that said abandoned asylum or something. So I clicked on it, and it was by Exploring with Josh. And I started watching all of his friends, Exploring with John, Exploring with Steve. Then I found the proper people, and then I found Mr. Dan Bell, a good friend of mine, and I was just looking around, and I was finding some videos, finding more and more people, and then I realized, you know what, I've seen some abandoned places around my area, so I'm gonna go ahead and start my own channel, and I'm gonna start doing these kind of videos. So that's what got me interested, and now I'm starting to like to film all these places, and I'm really enjoying it. The second part of her question was, what's your favorite part about it? My favorite part about it is the mystery of what's inside the building. I like to see what it could have looked like back in its day, the history, just the old. It doesn't have to be old either. I just like to see what the decay of what nature can do. I don't know. It's just kind of a I just like exploring, I guess you could say. And I've always liked antiques. I don't know if you guys can see in the room here. I got signs and stuff, and I have bottles and old tins and signs all over my room. Yeah, I've been obsessed with antiques since I was like 7 years old, and I don't know, I just like older things. So that was question number one. Next question we have here is from Brian Starowski. I don't want to say your last name wrong, but here we go. Do you have a goal when it comes to filming abandoned places? Yeah, my goal is to get out safely with a good video. That's my main goal. I love coming out of the place, like, you just got done trespassing, you're really nervous, and the feeling that you get when you get out of the place, you have a successful video, it's the best feeling ever. I love that feeling. That's pretty much my goal, is to be safe, not get caught, get a good video to post on YouTube. If your channel continues to grow, would you consider traveling as you get older to film other locations? Yes, I would. I already am actually going to try to travel up north just a little road trip to visit some family. I'm going to try to explore some places on the way there, and while I am there, I have a few places mapped out. But yes, when I get older and I get a job, steady money for gas and stay in hotels, I would love to explore in other states and a lot of places. I'm really excited for that. The next question we have is from Sirens of Cincinnati, and he asked, what was the first salute firework / cracker you ever got? The first salute cracker I ever got was a little bird egg cracker from a store this guy gave me. He gave me one sample, came back out a bag, and they were pretty impressive, and I have loved them ever since. Okay, so he asked a few questions. So, have you ever had the cops called on you? From lighting fireworks? Yeah, I've had a few noise complaints at my house, but I usually go to my grandma's house or my farm where it's legal year-round. And then I've never had the cops calling on me for exploring. I'm not sure if that was going towards fireworks or exploring with the cops, but I just answered both. And then the last thing was, what was the weirdest thing you found while exploring? Honestly, I haven't really found anything too weird. I guess you could say in my recent video of the abandoned 1920s farmhouse, I found some pornographic magazines on the top floor, and I have to say that was a very odd find, and I don't know why you'd want to look at those images in a place like that. That was a pretty odd find right there. Okay, next question comes from EDL Exploration. He says, congrats. Question, have you ever been caught or escaped while exploring? If so, what's the story? I've never been caught. Well, actually I have been caught. I've never been chased or escaped. I never had to escape. I've never been scared to escape. The only time I've been caught was there's actually two times. We're in a little city on Highway 70 in Missouri called Kingdom City. There's a few abandoned places there, and we actually pulled up. I went to this abandoned motor lodge or motel before, and now there's a business next door. The first time I went there, it wasn't there. It was like it was a vacant building full of vines and stuff. We come back 2 months later, the vines are cut off. It was just so stupid because they let the business, the building, grow up with vines and grass, and taggers went and spray paint all over it. They got rid of the vines, and now the whole place looks stupid because there's spray paint all over it, but there's a business inside still. So yeah, I stepped like one foot into the grass, and this lady comes out of that business that they just made and said, "Hey, this is private property, you can't be here." So it was just kind of funny because I've already made a video there and everything. I was just in the area, so I want to get a few more shots. But yeah, that was the only time I got caught. And then there was another time where we parked, which was a dumb idea anyway. We parked in front of the place we wanted to explore. And I mean, me and my friend Kane, we literally walked out of the car, went up this little blacktop driveway to this place called Nostalgiaville, something like that. Some kind of little store where they sold like Elvis Presley, Betty Boop stuff. And it was abandoned for 2 years. So we're walking up there to take a few pictures, and like we didn't even walk 10 feet, and this guy in this big huge tow truck comes over, pulls up on the side of the road, and he's like, "Hey, it's private property, you can't be here," and he honks his horn. So I mean, sorry I'm talking so fast, but those are the 2 times I've been caught, and it was it's pretty sad. Alright guys, so the next question we have is from Benjamin Rich, and he asked, what is your favorite place you have ever been? My most favorite place I've ever been was the Ramada Inn video I posted last week. It was a big, huge, massive resort. I went there with Dan Bell and Will, my friend Kane. We were there for about 2 hours, and we just there was a restaurant in there. It was probably, even though I haven't really been exploring that long, that was by far my best place I've ever been to. It was a really awesome place. The next question we have is from Firework Nation, and he asked, how many abandoned places have you gone to? I kind of lost track, but then again, I haven't really been to that many. I'd probably say about 15 maybe. I haven't really been to that many, but like I said, I'm just starting out, and I'm trying to get out to some more places. But yeah, I've been to about 15, maybe 18, 14. I'm around the teen range. But yeah. The next question we have is from STComar80, and he, I don't know if that's a he or she, asked, scariest experience ever when exploring abandoned places. Scariest experience. I haven't really had a scary experience yet. Maybe when I was in the abandoned house I uploaded it yesterday. I was walking on the floorboard and it bent, and it really scared me. I was gonna fall through the floor, but it didn't. But I really have not had a scary moment, which is kind of surprising, but nothing really has scared me yet. Okay, the next question is from my friend Angel. He asked, if you could be anywhere in the world, where would you be? Honestly, I'm in Missouri right now, and I honestly love Missouri. I don't want to move to the beach. I don't want to move to LA. I want to stay here. Missouri, I really love Missouri. I have a lot of family that live here. I want to live on it. I honestly would just want to build a house on my farm and live there for my entire life. That's what I want to do. Okay, so the next question is from Emma Gillette. I'm not going to say the last name. Besides yourself, who's your favorite YouTuber? My favorite YouTuber is probably Dan Bell, or one of the other really popular explorers. That just do a great job. The proper people, and this is Dan Bell, are probably my most favorite YouTubers. I really enjoy their content. Next question is, besides exploring and fireworks, what do you watch on YouTube? I watch a lot of car videos, like Haggard Garage and Reister Miata. Just kind of car videos, of course, exploring videos, fire videos. Not really much other than those. That's pretty much what I watch on YouTube. That's all I watch. And then the last one in this question is, if you never started YouTube, what would you be doing? I honestly have no clue what I'd be doing. Probably just going and hanging out with my friends in the woods, at the ramps. School, job. I really don't know that question. I don't know what I'd be doing. The next question is from LukiBoy2 Growinick. Asked, when will you be uploading more ramp vids? Well, as you saw my last few videos, the ramps are in a bad shape right now. We had a flood down there, and they're rounded off. They're ruined right now. So it's March right now, so I'd say probably in about a month and a half we're gonna start going down there after school. The time change just happened yesterday, so now we have another hour that we can add on to after school, and we can go down there, start rebuilding them. We have to go get new shovels. So the ramp series will continue, I promise, and probably the next ramp video will probably be in April or May, so stay tuned for that. Okay, the next question is from Steve Snips4, and he asked, what is the scariest abandoned place you've ever been to? By far, the most scariest place I've ever been to was the hotel. It was just so creepy in there. It's just so weird to think that place had people in there. Like, it was only abandoned for 4 years, and that place was trashed. I mean, it's just so weird walking through that place, and there were people used to stay there. And I mean, me and my friend came, we turned our light off, and I don't know if you guys have ever been in like a cave. I went to a little trip last year to a cave. And the people, they had a little candle, they blew it out. It was so dark, it was hurting my eyes. It was so dark. That's how dark it was in this place when I turned my light off. It was so dark. I mean, maybe you'd see like a little crack underneath the door from like sunlight from a different room, but it was pitch black. It was scary. It was horrifying. It was really, really, really scary. The next question is from Crazy Pyro, and he asked, what sports do you play? I do not play any sports. I'm not a big fan of sports. I don't really like sports, honestly. The only sport I like is hockey, and I barely even watch it anyways, so I don't play sports. What is your favorite food? My favorite food is macaroni or pizza. Those are my two favorite foods. What is your favorite fireworks? My favorite fireworks are probably salutes or aerial, shot cakes, whatever you want to call them. Those are my favorite. Fountains, some fountains are cool. And firecrackers, of course. I named a few off there, but yeah, those are my favorites. What fireworks will you be getting for the 4th this year? I always get a variety. I don't just get one thing. I usually get cakes, fountains, rockets, firecrackers. I don't know. I just like to have fun, do some daytime things, some nighttime things, some shells, of course. Just a variety is what I get every year. The next question is from Trollface Dami, and asked, so when exploring, you mentioned the graffiti a lot. So, what is your opinion on graffiti? Congrats. My opinion on graffiti, it depends, I guess. If it's an old building and there's trash graffiti with junk all over the walls, horrible tags, it's horrible.
Really,
I hate it. There's no, I mean, if you're not good at graffiti, I guess you could say, then there's no point of doing it in an old building like that. Even in a new building, sometimes whenever, like the abandoned hotel I went into, the graffiti in there was actually kind of cool, except for the crappy stuff on some of the places. But like the pictures I took in the pool, which I'll put up on the screen, that's actually pretty cool, and I think it gives it a cool feeling. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It just gives it a cool feeling. It's just there's certain times when I like graffiti, and there's certain times when I'm not like, I just don't even care about it. It kind of ruins sometimes, but from that abandoned hotel, it looked really cool in there, and that's my thought about graffiti. Okay, the next question is from Urban Explorer Steve, and he asked for Q&A. Do you plan on doing more urban exploring this year than before? Yes, I have a whole map of abandoned places on my computer on Google Earth. I pinpoint every place that I find, and I'm going to be getting my license here soon. I'm going to grab one of my friends with me, and we're going to go out and film a whole bunch of places. When I get older, I'll definitely film more. I don't know, I'll be only 16, 17. There's a lot of places that are over my comfort zone, like St. Louis, Kansas City. I don't know, man. It's kind of scary. When I get older, I might be a little better, but for now, I'm just gonna go to some places around here, maybe some old houses or something. I'm really not sure where my channel's gonna go with exploring, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be a journey, and it's gonna be there's gonna be some pretty good explorers. So stay tuned. Pyro Nation asked, are you excited for the upcoming fireworks season? I am very excited, actually. I'm already thinking in my head about some things I want to get. Gonna be working in a firework tent this year. Apparently, employees get like a 75% discount, so I'm gonna be getting a whole bunch of stuff this year. I'm really excited, and yes, I am very excited for the season. Okay, the next question is from Tubby McLumpkins, and he asked, if you ever were to fight a turtle with a KFC spork, on a scale of 1 to 57, would you rather choose a red crayon or a yellow crayon? If you chose the blue crayon, How often does the peach bite back? Let's find out.
If you ever were to fight a turtle with a KFC spork, on a scale to 1 to 57, would you rather choose a red crayon or a yellow crayon? If you choose the blue crayon, how often does the peach bite back?
Alright guys, so the next question is from Rick Rayas, and he asked, what is your favorite canister? My favorite canister is either smoke and mirrors or Excalibur shells. Have you ever seen a ghost while, I'm just going to say, out exploring, or any paranormal activity? No, I have not seen any ghost or paranormal activity. I have heard some weird things, but I'm sure it was just water drops or just sounds. I haven't. The abandoned house that I went to, that I uploaded yesterday, I didn't see any ghosts or see any kind of paranormal activity, but that house was weird. I mean, I had a weird feeling in that place. I don't know if you could tell by the video, but the place looks haunted. I just had a very weird vibe in that place. It was a really weird feeling in there. I didn't like it. It was scary. Something about that place kind of creeped me out a little bit. But that's about that. Okay, we have 2 more questions here. The next question is from 618 Fishing, and he asked, have you ever ran into a homeless person or wild animal living in an abandoned building you were exploring? No, I have never found a single person in an abandoned place, and I've never found an animal in an abandoned place. I have found human, not human remains, but I've found like cups, cigarette ashes. I mean, I've never found someone though. But that's a good question because I don't really want to run into a homeless person. I'm kind of terrified about that. And that hotel was a perfect place for one to be in there, but we never found one. We didn't hear anyone, so yeah, I really don't want to run across a homeless person. But and I've never seen an animal either. So yep. Alright guys, this is the last question. This is from Parker Production, one of my really good friends. He asked, what is the most awkward moment of your life? An awkward moment. Off the top of my head, I really don't have an awkward moment on the top of my head. I guess you could just say presentations at school. I always find them awkward. They're always weird. I hate talking in front of people. It's really awkward and I get really nervous. I hate it. I hate it so much. But yeah guys, that is the end of these questions. And I don't know how many I answered. This might be a little long video. I'm seeing up here it's a 23-minute video. It's probably going to shorten down, but yeah guys, this is going to be the end of this video. I know you guys really wanted me to do a Q&A, and I hope you guys watched all the way to the end. So you guys, now I hopefully I answered a lot of you guys' questions, and make sure to leave a like, make sure to comment what you guys thought, and make sure to subscribe for more exploring videos and firework videos. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.